everybody, it's your residential brickologist Lego Lee or Lego Lee 329 here, back with a Lego new Star Wars set review. Today we have the brand new Star Wars set, the 4+ Resistance X-Wing. This set retails for about $20 here in the United States, and here is a front look at your box. There is a quick look at the back of the box showing off some of the play features of this set. And included with this set is one very simple instruction manual with about 35 pages of building. And before we get started with today's review, check out the description down below. You can find me on Patreon, support me there, or follow my Instagram page. Lots of great content over there as well. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Unlike a lot of LEGO Star Wars 4+ sets, there are no side builds here, just the main X-Wing itself and the two minifigures. So get a close look at these figures here first. The two minifigures included with this set here, neither of whom are exclusive, are BB-8 and of course Poe Dameron. Now BB-8 comes in tons and tons of LEGO Star Wars sets. He's nothing special. However, this version of Poe Dameron, while he's not exclusive, is the exact same version that came in the 2016 full-scale version of this same vehicle. That set was $80 and obviously is now 5 years old and harder to find. So if you missed out on that version of this figure, it's a good way to get him here, and I do love all the details on his helmets. As you can see from the back, there's a good double-sided face and back printing as well, and the helmet has some nice details all around. So good, accurate minifigures, but definitely a letdown. There's no exclusive characters here. Moving on to the quote-unquote build of this set, here is the Resistance X-Wing, and let's talk about honestly the absolute best thing in this set, my favorite part of this set here first, and that is the printed piece for the nose here and these printed pieces on the side. Honestly, that detail is better than the details we got with the full-scale version back in 2016. Besides that, everything is worse, and obviously this is a 4+ build. It's hard to expect any good details, but honestly, I think this is disrespectful to 4-year-olds. This build just looks horrible. The cockpit here uses a piece I really like. However, this piece does not cover up anything. This cockpit is completely open to the air, like this is a speeder and not a starfighter spaceship. Now the cockpit itself has a nice control panel there, not crazy about the yellow piece sticking out, but you can fit your Poe Dameron figure in there, and okay, he looks decent in there, lots of space, and it's very easy to see him, but the fact that this is just not airtight is definitely a huge issue in my opinion, and completely loses some very credible value if you ask me. To make matters worse, you can put BB-8 back here, which is cool, but he just sticks out like a sore thumb, and look at this transition. First off, there are no engines, which is just a huge misstep, and it cuts off so abruptly it looks hideous. The wings themselves, the S-foils in particular, can open up like this, and honestly, this is very similar to the play feature on the original X-Wing all the way back in 1999, and it actually works out pretty well. It's a little bit too big, the proportions are definitely off, but that can be forgiven for a 4+ build, and I think the use of this piece right here as added detail works out pretty well. So the wings aren't the worst part about this build, but the fact that there still are no engines on the back of the wings is definitely a huge miss in my opinion. As I conclude my review for this set, I think it's important for me as the reviewer and for you as the audience to keep in mind this literally is a set intended to be designed for 4-year-old children. And I have to keep that in mind when reviewing this. However, like I said earlier in the review, I don't think our 4-year-olds are this dumb. I think they have some semblance of standards, and this is not up to par. This thing is such a bad design, but first, we'll talk about the pros in this set. I think it's great to get that Poe Dameron minifigure. I think the wings are okay, and I love the printed pieces. Okay, pros out of the way. Cons. First off, the value. $20 for 60 pieces? Now, Junior's 4+ sets are always bad values, but that's a particularly bad value, and obviously the main con here is it's ugly. It's an ugly build. The cockpit, the lack of engines, the weird cutoffs at the back. This is an ugly build, so I cannot in good conscience recommend this set to pretty much anybody. If you're a collector, there's nothing exclusive here besides a couple of cool printed pieces, and honestly, I think there are better 4+ sets out there. This thing is a complete miss if you ask me. That's why my rating here fittingly is going to be a 4 out of 10 for a 4+ set. Those are just my thoughts though. Love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Also, while you're at it, please like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, go in the description, there'll be links to find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. Check all those pages out, and thank you guys so much for watching today's review. I hope to see you guys next time on LEGO Star Set Reviews. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye bye.